Over the past week on social media, Newcastle United have done quite a lot to protect their players in the media due to what's been coming out in regards to court cases and what players personally want. Unfortunately, the big one being Sandro Tonali, so he is set to miss at least a year out due to breaching betting laws. I don't know when the ban's going to come into place, but once it comes in, it'll be about a year. So we're going to miss him for the entire season once the Italian FA actually applies the ban. Almiron was also in court last week, so he's got a 6-month driving ban. Also got fined for not giving police information from an investigation. So yeah, there was 2 players straight away. Then a third one came out about Sean Longstaff, but unlike the other 2, this one is completely infactual. It never happened at all. It has been made up as a prank, but so many people have fell for it. So I'm here today to react to those people who fell for it. There's been videos made, even by the likes of Thogden, who actually think that Sean Longstaff. We'll explain the situation in a sec, but I actually believe this story about Sean Longstaff. Now, if you guys have been on social media for a decent amount of time now following Newcastle United, this actually isn't the first time this has happened. It happened a couple of years ago now with Kurt Zuma, who at the time, you can see just behind me there, regarding cats. So he essentially kicked his cat and it got into a lot of legal issues because of it. Pretty much someone said that during the game, when Newcastle played West Ham, Craig Pawson was complaining at half time because Chris Wood kept making meow noises to Kurt Zuma. I swear down that one actually went on like the Sky Sport. Like the media actually properly fell for this one. But I had to say, as much as I haven't got a problem with Chris Wood, I find that believable. I actually believe that one. But unlike that, this one I don't think is believable in the slightest, but yet so many people fell for it. That being, Sean Longstaff wants the entirety of November off so he can go on holiday with Matty Longstaff. It sounds so stupid, but literally everyone fell for it. The original post by Frank got 10,000 likes. A lot of opposition fans actually believe that during the season, by the way, win the Champions League as well, Longstaff just scored against PSG in the Champions League, the biggest moment of his entire life. They actually think that he wants to go on holiday, Matty Longstaff. I want to go to the Lake District during the season. I want to go to Dubai or something like that. What, like, how do so many people fall for this? And not to mention as well, we have videos today. They're going to show you some videos of people who are actually fell for this and going to react and laugh at them because it is quite funny. But yeah, let's get the first guy on now. So this is somebody who's posted on TikTok thinking that story is real.
Longstaff apparently wants to take a holiday mid-season. Reports have come out that Sean Longstaff has submitted a request to be given a month of November off, so him and his brother Matthew can go travelling for a month. Surely that's gotta be fake news or a wind-up or something.
I don't believe it, guys. The bloke in TikTok actually thinks the report might be fake. He could be onto someone here, so let's watch the rest of this video and see if he backs that claim.
Can a player just request to go away for a month? The crazy thing as well, Tonali might be facing a 1-year ban, meaning that Sean Longstaff would literally get to play in that midfield three with no competition because Tonali is going to face that ban in probably the next few weeks. But the report has come from a reliable person who's verified on Twitter, but surely that's a joke. I don't know. That's like Casemiro just randomly going halfway through the season, just going, yeah, can I just take a month off? Now, if something's going on in his family and something's happened and he wants to go away with his brother, maybe I can completely understand that. But yeah, it just seems a weird one, especially when Tonali is getting done for betting and he'd slot straight in. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this a wind-up? Has something happened? I guess we'll know more on this in the future.
Got it. I can't. Oh God, where do we even begin with that TikTok video towards the end? I mean, let's begin with Sean Longstaff's family. I mean, the guy seems a bit concerned. There's something going on with Longstaff's family. He just need to take some time away with Matty. I think he believes that. Honestly think he does. I know you mentioned it could be a fake in the video, but this guy has definitely fell for the bait, in my opinion. He's calling Frank a verified user on Twitter and a reliable source. I mean, this is his profile picture on Frank. Is this really a reliable source to you? This guy clearly hasn't done his homework. If you just look at Frank on Twitter, every tweet he makes, he's just taking the mick out of someone. So somehow he fell for the fact that he believes like Frank's a verified journalist or he's someone that's in the media and knowing what he's doing. I mean, Frank is literally the name for someone that just doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what even to say about this. It's certainly impressive. I've enjoyed the video. I've got to say as well, Frank has had so many people with pants pulled down. It is hilarious. But that was just video number one. Thogden has made a video. So this is probably the biggest footballing vlogger, I would argue, in the world. He's made a video alongside his dad and some Real Madrid fans. So the three of them are talking through their predictions for Newcastle against Crystal Palace. Let's see what he has to say about the Sean Longstaff situation.
Have you taken into account their midfielder crisis right now? Bruno Guimaraes, very busy in Brazil, flying back. Then you've got the Longstaff brothers. I think it was Sean Longstaff. He wants to go on travelling for the whole of November.
On a gap year?
Yeah, he's taking a gap month.
No
November.
way.
Yeah, he wants to go travelling with Matty Longstaff.
Oh no, that woman is painful. Let's begin with Thogden, the man in the middle. No way. Listen, he can't believe what Thogden's just taught me there. Longstaff, take like gap month. What's going on here? I don't know what to say. That I just love it how Thogden comes across. I think he comes across like as if he's like found out some amazing information. Like the guy knows what he's on about. Newcastle's midfielder Chris. I love it how he just spends his segment in the video talking about Longstaff's situation, but he doesn't even mention Tonali. He doesn't even mention the real incident that's going on. He just talks about the fake Longstaff one. I wouldn't even say Newcastle have a midfielder crisis, to be fair, because Tonali's the only real player that's going to miss some game time, which is a ban that hasn't even come into place yet. I know Willock's injured, but he's coming back now. Bruno was fine for the game against Palace. Longstaff, everything with him is fake. Newcastle's only missing one midfielder, really, when Joe Willock comes back, and that could be within the next couple of weeks or so. So I would argue that I don't think Newcastle have a midfielder crisis yet. I wouldn't say that's a fair comment to make before the Palace game. But honestly, for the 18 seconds or so that clip was, wow. They well and truly sunk themselves into that one. Again, just lack of homework. They haven't really looked into it, have they? They kind of just put the segment on there. They've talked about it for a brief amount of time, and obviously they're kind of stupid now because they haven't looked into it. But that was the Thogden clip there. Let's show you some other stuff before we wrap up this video. Just while I talk about the aftermath of the Sean Longstaff prank, I wanted to put some examples in the background of people who actually fell for it on Twitter. Longstaff was amongst the goal scorers in a 4-0 win over Crystal Palace on Saturday. I had my fingers crossed after the game. I was hoping he will reference or mention something to do with this because it went viral on social media. And he actually did it. Longstaff came out after the game on Twitter and said, "There's no time for travelling when there's 3 points to be had at St James Park. See you all on Wednesday." I was buzzing when I saw that. I can't believe Longstaff and all the players at Newcastle have actually seen this. Nick Pope on Instagram as well replying to Longstaff's post. You can't be going the Cowsand Road when you're scoring at St James's Park. It's something along the lines of that. But again, it was just hilarious to see that players have actually seen this on social media and just seen a random account called Frank is making up lies about it. It's hilarious. It was just so good. Everything about it was just brilliant. And again, as I said in the intro, how so many people fell for it, I don't think it's a believable one to say. Like, has anyone ever done that before in football? I don't think they have in the Premier League. I wouldn't have said there's ever anyone that's actually ever kind of just went, you know what, I'm going to leave the club for a month, just go travelling with my brother. Never heard of that one before, but listen, it worked. It clearly got a lot of bites on Twitter, and he's seen in this video the amount of people who actually fell for it. So I thought I'd come out with a little quick video to explain everything that's happened there. Hopefully you've got some enjoyment or laughter out of it. Of course, we're back at the Champions League on Wednesday. It's a good thing that Longstaff's not travelling because he has to be straight in that squad against Dortmund. Fingers crossed things go well. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.